Book. A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet on that was too loud. Shigionoth, verse 2. O Lord, I have heard your speech and was afraid. O Lord, review your work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make it known. In wrath, remember mercy. Excuse me. Lord, don't do it. Verse 3. God came from
I've been leaning into slower, low-impact workouts for spring, and my favorite is a West Side Highway walk. I'm so excited to be
Laura's like, what is that? To man, the Holy One from Mount. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting wrong buttons. Paran, so his glory covered the heavens, and the earth will fall of his praise, full of his praise. Verse 4. His brightness was like the light. He had flashing rays flashing from his hand, and there his power was hidden. Verse 5. Before him went pestilence, had favor followed at his feet. Verse 6. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and startled the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills bowed. His ways are everlasting. Verse 7. I saw the tents of Cushan and affliction. Really phone? Affliction. The Cheretins. Curtains of the land of Midian.
How to pronounce Midian.
Midian trembled. Verse 8. O Lord, were you displeased with the rivers? Was your anger against the rivers? Was your wrath against the sea that you rode on your horses, your chariots of salvation? Verse 9. Your bow was made. What are you doing? You're broken. was made quite ready. Oaths were sworn over your arrows. Salah, you divided the earth with rivers. Verse 10. The mountains saw you and trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by it. The deep uttered its voice and lifted his hands on high. Verse 11. The sun and moon stood still in their habitation at the light of your arrows. They went at the shining of your glittering spear. Cat, am I gonna read if you tears like on it? Verse 12. You march through the land in the day here we go again. Indignation. Oh my goodness. Indignation, you trampled the nations in anger, not angle. I'm talking funny again. Jesus help me, I'm talking funny. Trampled the nations in anger. Verse 13, you went forth for the salvation of your people, for salvation with your anointed. You struck the head from the house of the wicked by lying bare from foundation to neck. Selah. Verse 14, you thrust through with his own arrows the head of his villages. They came out like a whirlwind to scatter me. Their rejoicing was like fasting on the poor in secret. Verse 15, you walk through the sea with your horses, through the heap of great waters. Verse 16, when I heard, my body trembled, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered my bones, and I trembled in myself that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he comes up to the people, he will invade them with his troops. Verse 17, though the fig tree may not blossom, nor fruit be on the vines, through the labor of the oliver may fail, and the fields yield no food, through the flock may be cut off from the flood. Fold, and there be no herd in the stalls.